Alright, uh, today's video is going to be me trying to make the firing happen in the game. So just bullet traces, that's what I'm going to work on. I haven't done that using Godot before, but I have done it in Unreal Engine. So the coding is going to be a bit different, but the concept's going to be pretty much the same. So yeah, my camera's a bit weird currently. I'm looking a bit orange. I don't know why. That'll be a problem for tomorrow because I recorded the start of this video earlier on in the day, and I'm looking back at the recording and I sounded like a complete robot. So I don't know what the heck happened there, but take two. So yesterday, we made the wall running stuff. Whoops, I've got the wrong thing. So share my screen. Godot. This is the Titanfall game, right? So I had the wall running. This is what was yesterday, and I talked about the camera uh, problems and whatever else that I went through. And yeah, so you can see in the code behind me that I ended up doing 91 bits of code. And yeah, I I worked on my Blender skills, and yeah, so I will show you the Blender skills right now. And yeah, enjoy the video. Okay, so my camera turned weird for some unknown reason, but I said what I would show you what I have been making in Blender. So at the moment I'm just following a tutorial on how to make a donut and a cup. So it doesn't look amazingly realistic right now. I'm only halfway through the little course that I'm doing. Um, but there was this guy who his name is Shrimpy, and he learnt Blender in a week. Now, given he's an artist and he's done other stuff, whatever else, but he learnt Blender in a week. So I was thinking, surely I can learn Blender in like 30 days, right? So that's my goal at the end of this 30 days. So this is only day two of me basically making a plate, a donut, and a mug. So I'll add some textures to it, like it's called texturing. That's what I'm learning next in Blender. So the next video, so tomorrow, I will have a um new update on the coffee mug and the donut. That's what I've been doing for now. I've been writing a bit of code right now. So if I go to my game, when I test the level, if I aim, oh no, don't mind, I haven't got that on. I've only got shooting at the moment. So if you can see kind of under the thing, shot fired, ammo left 29, shot fired, ammo left 28. So, and it's got like where it's hitting the walls and stuff, like the actual place on the map. So there's no laser or anything just yet, but this is what I'm up to right now. So I will get back to you in a little bit where I'll have a laser basically showing where it is. Ah, yes, I got the reloads as well. Forgot to mention that. So it automatically reloads if I run out of ammo, and if I press R, it reloads. That's what I'm at currently. For this little bit, I'm recording this really late. I'm not gonna lie, so this video might come out a little bit late, but this is the day two progress so far. So no new map or anything updated, but yes, I've been writing a bit of code. I've got 67 lines right now of code at the moment. So I ran into a problem with the camera and the head. So because the weapon holder wasn't a parent of the camera 3D, uh, on this onReady variable, the get parent, it wasn't working with the node 3D. So I was basically extending a node 3D and trying to find the parent of a node 3D, which wasn't working. And because I called in the camera 3D, which I thought was the parent, this took me the longest time to figure out. Really rookie mistake. But yeah, because I didn't have the weapon holder under the camera for the parent, so the weapon holder isn't a child node of the camera. completely messed up my code. But I'll get more into this code a little bit later. So at the moment, I want to add in a fire tracer for whenever I shoot, you can see where the bullet's landing. And yeah, so give me just a second, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I've updated my code now a bit. So, whoopsies. Put these variables back together. I've updated my code now, so then it works properly. So I'll give a little demonstration. Doesn't work the best. It's a bit finicky still. So like the bullet comes from the literal camera itself, and I need to move in order to see the hit traces. So yeah, I had this on for I had the tracer itself last for it's currently lasting for a second, and if I change up here a 1 to a 2, for example, and we save that, and then I shoot, you can see it lasts a lot longer now instead of just 1 second. But yeah, I'm gonna leave it as 1 second for now because this is just a tester template. So at the moment, I've got to trace a color. In the future, I will have an actual what we call a mesh itself, and I will make that like probably a collision shape, maybe a collision thing, just so that it looks like the tracer itself, but it won't actually do any damage or whatever. But just for the time being, I've got it set as code. So yeah, let's go through this code now. All right, now to go over the code. So as you can see, I've got extends node 3D, which is what the weapon holder is. I've got these export variables, which an export variable is simply letting me change this wherever I want. So at the moment, I've got the damage to 25, the fire rate to 0.1, the max ammo, the reload time, auto fire is true, which I just check on and off, and all that stuff. And then I've got the onReady variable, which is the camera 3D, the get parent. So basically, this is how much, if I was to hit someone, how much damage would get done. So yeah. So yeah, so I've got the func process delta. It handles the shooting and it handles the reload. And then I've got the handle shooting, which if his reloading or current ammo is 0, return, which the variable fire input is action pressed, which is a shoot. So in my project settings, I've got all these different buttons that I've got to make. I didn't add an ADS, but that's for a future thing. I haven't actually got a gun to like aim down sights with or anything. But yeah, so I've got the function shoot, which is the can shoot equals false. So if the current ammo is minus or equals 1, so as long as I've got 1 bullet in the chamber, it will shoot the ammo. And then I've got the print, which the print is this bottom part down here. As you can see, the shot fired, ammo left 11, etc. So that is what that is. And this current ammo is the amount of ammo left in my face. Sorry, the current ammo there. So yeah, if that makes sense. And then we've got a bunch of viewports. So it gets the world 3D. So where I am in the world, where the bullet is hitting in the world with the rays. So it's called a ray, is what it's called, but I'm calling it a bullet tracer. And yeah, so this is to basically tell me where the actual place is hitting. When I was in the game before, so I'll demonstrate that. As you can see, it hits the wall. And yeah, so it's just basically telling me where the bullet is hitting. So it's hitting the floor, it's hitting the wall. That's what that code is. Whoops. Wait, and that. So, if result, tracer end result position. Print hit, result collider name. So the collider name is the wall, the floor, etc. If result dot collider has method take damage. So that would be if I had an enemy. So that's a future thing. So I kind of future proofed it at the moment. So then when I actually have an enemy that can take damage, like I might have a box that can take damage, for example, and I give it health of like 150 or whatever, etc. But yeah, and then spawn tracer ray origin. So that's the yellow beam itself. And then I've got the await command. So that is basically seeing whether or not I can shoot or not. And then I've got the handle reload, all the fancy fun stuff, the print reloading, the get tree, and then creates a timer for the reload, basically depending on how long it takes for me to reload. So as you can see, the reload time I've got up here. And then I've got the func spawn tracer. So func is just a function to spawn the tracer itself. So yeah, it will make a mesh instance 3D with the standard material. So this is coding the material in itself. As I said earlier, I will end up making a proper like bullet tracer, so like a white smoke cloud or something, depending on the sniper or whatever I want to make in the future. But this is basically just me coding in the material itself rather than making the material itself, because making the material is going to be hard, and to find a like bullet tracer, it's kind of expensive for the ones that I want, so I'm gonna have to end up making that myself. But yes, I hope that makes sense for what I've done, and you can see the progress that I've made in Blender, and you'll see even more progress tomorrow. But thank you for now. I hope you have a most outstanding day, night, whenever you're watching this. It's currently 12:45 a.m. for me, but yes, I'm gonna upload this video and sleep. See you later.